Islam, peace and greetings. So I received a call from Nathan X, who is an NOI member, and he was asking me questions. He was like, he's seen the demonstration in regards to the birthmark. So he's like, are you Farad Muhammad? Are you the prophet? And and I told him, look, Noble Drew Ali is the prophet. So go to the Moorish Science Temple of America. Let's begin. Noble Drew Ali. Chicago is doomed, and Detroit must go down for what they have done to I, your prophet. One day grass is going to grow up in Detroit. This report contained information which was given to the Detroit office by the Michigan State Police in a memorandum dated June 16, 1942. This memorandum reflected that a W.D. Fard, alias Davis L., which is a Moorish title, 9316 Oakland Avenue, Detroit, was known as the Grand Sheik of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and that he was believed to be from Kansas City, Missouri, or from Chicago. This memorandum advised that the Muslims were organized in Detroit in 1913 by Robert D. Ali. He was later ran out of Detroit in 1929. Well, how convenient, because that's the same time that the prophet was perfecting the Moorish Science Temple of America around 1913. From the Canaanite Temple to the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, Moorish Science Temple of America, 1913. Fard was trying to mold his story into Noble Drew Ali's. From 1913 to 1929, it said he was ran out of Detroit, but that's when the prophet was murdered. When I showed the birthmark demonstration, I'm going to show another one to 19 Keys. If you're divinely connected to Allah, then you can show demonstrations like I showed. But I'm going to show another one where it said Robert D. Ali. This is the humor of Allah. He was calling himself Robert D. Ali, right? Well, Robert D is what my nomen is. Dale, which is D and A-L-E is Ali. Robert D or Robert D. Ali. I'm just giving you and showing you divine demonstrations because I want to see yours. You're saying you're divinely connected to all this, but I don't see it, bro. Show me. You see where they scratched out the Yates? The teacher did that with the report card. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was an orphan, so I went through orphanages. My nomen was changed, different stuff, man. Usurping. They drink the orphan's tears like milk. So you have the X, right? Well, the same thing is happening to Europeans. You call them blue-eyed, pale-skinned devils, which is Neptune, furthest from the sun, pale skin. Blue ethers is the blue eyes, so the blue-eyed, pale-skinned devil. And that's the sign of Neptune is the pitchfork with the cross, right? But I refused to let them drink my tears like milk, and I studied, and now I know thyself. Yates, right? None of that was my nomens or my bloodline, bro. I was left in total darkness, man, and Ali helped me raise up and run this race and find out who I am. And now I know who I am, my nationality, the paramount importance of nationality, and I'm trying to help my people and your people, bro. And you're going against it while I'm trying to assist. Trying to bring a new character in Nation of Islam is not going to work this time because you're dealing with divine beings, bro. The L's is already awakened. I do not understand why you're trying to bring a new character in and try to keep the people asleep. It's going to cause earthquakes and all kinds of different things. I'm telling you, you need to make your appeal with the law and start telling ought to the people, because when they wake up and find out, man, and find out how special Noble Drew Ali is, they're going to rip you apart and your buildings apart brick by brick. May Allah let this be. I told you Allah is the best of planners and he has a very stern humor. But see, it ain't about war with you, because you can run an appeal to Allah right now and then come and tell the people the truth and be saved, bro. But I don't know if you're going to do that or not. I don't know if you're built like that or not. Which reminds me of an Ali bloodline key. If you see a man sin today and you see him tomorrow, don't look at him the same, because he may appeal to Allah that night. You know what I'm saying? So you can still save yourself, bro. Let's move on with Robert D. Ali. Kerner advised that the photographer Fard at University of Islam photographed in black and white and was a glamorized or touched up picture. She recalls that the picture was taken from a 45-degree angle instead of a full face or a profile. Miss Kerner was asked if she was positive of the identification she had made, and she stated there was no doubt in her mind that the two persons were the same. Remember, I was speaking of the murky ethers. Like Noble Drew Ali let us know that even on the next plane, there's going to be enemies that we have to be victorious over. And it causes confusion on this realm too. Now watch this. San Quentin records reflect that while in that institution, letters were received attesting to Ford's good character from the following individuals. It has his wife, Hazel Osborne, but then look, Miss Mary Brown, and then Miss Pearl Morton. You see Mary and Pearl? This was like 1926 or something like that. And those Mary and Pearl, besides his wife, was the only two contacts that he had written down in San Quentin. So when he writes down Mary Brown and Pearl Morton, he could have wrote down whatever address as far as Los Angeles, and it shows that they wasn't confirmed. Those addresses wasn't confirmed. But those are the murky ethers that's working from the other side into here, because Mary and Pearl was the two nomins that was Noble Drew Ali's wife. So you see how, did he know Mary and Pearl during this time? Because it also says that letters was sent back and forth too, not just these character letters. So the murky ethers, man, get thick. That's why you just have to stay with Noble Drew Ali. Because look, man, Mary and Pearl, what is the odds of that? And as you can see, this Mary and Pearl, both of them said they knew Fard for 10 to 11 years and he was close to the family. There's too much resistance going on against Noble Drew Ali. It lets me know that he is divine and that he is a prophet and that he's on the other side right now doing work just like he was here. But I know now those on the other plane can affect information and again make the ethers murky on this side, because it's like he's trying to form into Noble Drew Ali even in these days. They still try to recreate characters to put in front of you. You know, so-called leaders, now it's thought leaders. That's why I uploaded the El Hatima warning in regards to Nation of Islam and 19 Keys. Because, I mean, the Moors put this information out a long time ago, but Ali raised me. So maybe if I do it, maybe it'll shift the ethers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on record with the universe, man. Again, you're messing with divine beings, even with the pale skin, man. A pale skin has been raised, and the only one that did that was Ali. 19 Keys, Nation of Islam members, Farrakhan, any of you. You come build and speak with me, you'll never hear another European speak like me, because I've been raised by Ali. You must unfold into perfection so that repentance be forgotten, and to give an oath spread shame upon your face. Turn away from your sinful ways and learn to love instead of hate. Honor your foremothers and forefathers so that your days may be long upon the earth plane. Divine honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Divine and National Movement of the world. Peace and love.